all of medicine right now is missing it, you know, and to think about Houston being so far ahead. And it's really, I would say still, you know, at best 5 to 10% of the providers are aware.
I agree completely. I mean, you know, Houston is lucky to have you and Todd Shire.
Yeah.
And
Simmons and
you're right.
And
Dr. Says, you know, definitely thought leaders in this area that just a great team to kind of start pushing this forward. And it's just hard to get traction without having that support around you.
Yeah. We are blessed and lucky. And there are a lot of orthodontists over here. I can go off and name probably 10 to 20 that are very aware.
That's great.
A lot of dentists, even pediatric dentists, are picking up. So it's unique, and it's been an evolution. You know, in the last, I would say, 5 years, it's been exponential growth. So I hope that that's a model.
Yeah.
For the world, and I think it is. I think that the next 5 years is all about airway and medicine, and I think that that's true because of discussions like this, and it's out to the public.
Yeah.
There are thousands of people that are going to watch this podcast alone, and hopefully they share it with their friends and family and get the message out to their providers, because I think that what's going to ultimately change medicine is, you know, it's not the doctors, it's going to come from people, from the general population, the patients, putting pressure on them. You know, if patients are going to go to an orthodontist and have a discussion with them at Airway, and the patient is Airway aware and that orthodontist is not, that patient's going somewhere else.
Yep.
You know, and when that happens several times, that orthodontist, once he feels that, is going to be forced to be Airway aware, right?
It just takes a lot. And so, you know, you think about 150 years ago, and I think it was Dr. Lister that made the observation that, hey, maybe we should wash our hands in between patients.
Right.
And the whole community shunned him because of, you know, we don't need to wash our hands. And it was well before germ theory, right? And now we look at that, and that's ridiculous. And I think we're going to look back at Airway and think the same thing. Is like, how could we have missed this for so long?
I agree.
And why did it take so long to make the change?
I agree. Yeah, I always say that too. It's like, this is not going to age well if you're missing this.
Right.
This or saying that's BS, that's not going to age well.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely not.
So whoever's out there, share this, you know, put pressure on the doctors to learn, ask the questions. I think that we have obviously a long way to go. Should be in every major city for sure.
For sure.
But the reality is right now it's not.